Hey everybody, it's Andy Brinkman, otherwise known as Brink, and I'm making this little video because I got a really great question from Teddy Taylor on Twitter, and he asked if it's possible to turn any of the Brink brushes into eraser presets, and he specifically wanted to know about making the drawing felt tip pen into an eraser. That's definitely possible. So to show you how to do that, I made this quick 5-minute little drawing here, and I'm going to show you how to transform any of these tool presets into an eraser preset. So right now I have the trusty old rough round brush selected. You can see what I have there, and then my eraser tool is the plastic eraser. We're going to change that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the tool presets panel. There are two places. You can either open your tool preset by clicking, where's the tools? It's up here. You can either open it over here and select whichever brush you like, or what I do, because I think it's faster, is I have my brush presets, and my tool presets all nested in one panel. So I just hit the F5 button, this pops up. I'm going to pick the brush that I want to turn into an eraser. So for this one, where is this? Oh, hey, drawing felt tip. So you can see I've selected the drawing felt tip brush. It's my current brush that I have right now. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my brush preset panel, and I'm going to make a new brush preset. This is different than a tool preset, and the reason that I made the Brink brushes tool presets is because there are certain settings that brush presets don't remember, and also if you make a list of tool presets, you can easily select between, say, smudge tools and eraser tools and whatever. I just find it more convenient to have one list rather than several for different things. So we're going to call this felt tip, our new brush preset. So, and actually, if you can make a new brush preset from the brush panel if you'd like as well, or the brush preset panel. Either one works. So we have our new felt tip preset. Now that we've done that, we can actually switch over to the eraser tool. You can see this is the plastic eraser settings. Go over to the brush presets panel and select this new felt tip preset that we just made, and that will transfer over the settings. It transfers all of the settings except for, I believe it is, I think it's just the color is the only thing that brush presets don't remember. There might be some weirdness with texture as well. If your texture is not tracking when you go from one brush to the other, you might want to look at the brush panel and just see. I've had some weirdness with that, but that was with older versions of Photoshop, so maybe that has changed. So now you can see the eraser tool is now yeah, let's see here. What do we have? Yes, this would be the one issue. Our flow is set really low because we had the plastic eraser selected before, which has a really low flow setting. And so that's one thing that the brush presets don't actually change, is the opacity and the flow. That's another nice thing about using tool presets. So I'm going to set these up. Let's say I want a really hard eraser. So I'm going to set that up like that. Now that looks like our drawing felt tip, right? And so if I want to remember this eraser, because as we saw before, if I were to go select a different eraser preset, it would not remember these settings. I'm going to make this a tool preset of its own. So I'm just going to go to the tool panel. I'm going to hit new, and we're going to call this eraser felt tip. Hit OK, and now you can see it's appeared at the top of our tool presets list along with the plastic erasers. So just to go over that again really quickly, with the brush tool selected, you pick whichever brush you want to transform into an eraser. Then you go and you make a new brush preset rather than tool preset. Hit OK. Go to our eraser tool, choose that brush preset, make sure your flow and opacity settings are set where you want them to be. Double check to make sure your texture and everything is transferred over. It should. Then make a new tool preset. Boom. That simple. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any more questions, feel free to holler at me on Twitter. My handle is Brinkillo, BRNK ILLO, and have a good one.